Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Tip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host of Bird, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at 10:29. What I'm gonna do right here is we're gonna watch 41 minutes of the Wack and 607 face off. We're gonna watch the full thing on this part, and then we're gonna watch half of the other part, and that's gonna be it right there. But this is gonna be Wack and 607 facing off over what was said prior on No Jumper, different things on Clubhouse and all what have you. Let's get into the content. Let's go.
I come in peace, and again, like I told your family, because I know it looked like I'm out of pocket.
You out of pocket for showing somebody do a game. That's out of pocket.
I come in by myself.
Right.
Ain't nobody with me.
Right. But
I know you got a lot of questions because you heavily gated and heavily guarded. I knew exactly what time your people took their little lunch.
Come on, gang.
Listen, I knew to put the Uber Eats emblem in my window to get up in here. So, but I come by myself.
But that don't mean ain't nobody coming back when you leave. It's California, gang.
If I was somebody gonna come back, I wouldn't be on this camera.
Then why would you come unannounced?
The camera's giving you assurance that I'm not on that.
For you not to come back, not the rest of them Pyrus.
Are they with me?
They not with you right now. Why you know they ain't gonna be with you?
You know why they not with me right now? Because then they would know where you was at.
Right.
Think about what I'm telling you.
Right.
Solo. I came solo. I apologize to the family in the house. But I'd rather come talk to you this way than we run into each other and we both got groups of people with us who don't know how to act.
Right.
And we got an elephant in the room because I've been getting calls and y'all need to do something. I'm like, I need to talk to him. You wouldn't get on the phone. I'm like, I'm going to talk to him one way or another. I told him, right? I do need this to happen, and I don't think you got a problem with it. You had a situation at No Jumper,
right,
where you said a few things.
What'd I say?
I can't repeat what you said.
Dang, I didn't say that. That was.
I don't even want to get into all that because it should have been handled there, right? And it wasn't. But all I'm looking for is a sincere apology to the community.
And that's what I did. I apologize to the Bloods because I wasn't trying to diss the Bloods. Listen, gang, I know what's really going on, right? But Adam them, they twist it around. They're going to twist it around to make it fit their narrative, right?
No, but come on, he didn't edit that.
Yeah, no, but
y'all was lying.
No, it's attention. Listen, it ain't the word, it's the attention behind the word, right? So everybody worried about the word, but the word don't mean shit. It's what you meant. I didn't mean to diss nobody.
You can't say that because there's a lot of people who ain't here behind that. And listen, I'm one that made it out, right?
Right.
But whether people want to respect it or not, when it comes to this lane, I'm a gatekeeper and I'm a voice for that flag because of where I come from. Now, I'm not a gangbanger. I don't gangbang. Right? But I come from where I come from, and when certain things need to be addressed, and I ain't even talking about those we know. I'm really talking about those that helped raise me, who helped guide me, who may have been told about these things because you kind of did something that has never been done. Like, not even with our Keyway cats that's known. You know, you never heard Rick Rock or none of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, say that. And we don't do it as well, right? We don't. When me and you did have a verbal, you kept trying to bait me with the Hoover. You notice I still maintain my respect for Hoover because the dudes that I know from Hoover, my distaste for you at the time wasn't greater than my respect for them. Rest in peace, Hoover D. Fadoos.
Right.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Yeah, so, you got anything more boutique?
Oui, right this way.
Yeah, we're talking. What about something?
You know what I mean? I was my brother. But I really, and everybody ain't going to accept it, right? But I'm really kind of moving towards you being able to say, hey, look, I made a mistake And because LA is a weird place. It's
Right.
60 miles north, south, east, west. And even the little pockets they think is safe.
So you saying ain't nobody in LA can understand that they are pushing the nerve the way they want to push it, gang? I'm not. Listen, they understand this.
It came out of your mouth. See, if I say F something, or if I say a disrespectful thing about something knowingly, I could be talking and having casual conversation and may say a word, but they like, but Wack just having conversation. But if I use that word in a manner that where it's vulgar and it's disrespectful, they gonna hear it like that. And believe it or not, and I think our out of town brothers, not to say that y'all don't grasp it or get it, right? On the West Coast, that cripping, that Paru, and that blood and that hoovering, it's like, it's a different type of thing. Ice-T, although from Jersey, we grew up in that Crenshaw district. He said some powerful lines in that song, Colors. He said, death is my set, guess my religion. Right? And you got some dudes that's all they know.
Right.
You know other things, and you been other places, and you can talk about. You got some dudes, they've been like hamsters. All they know is them 4-5 blocks.
Right.
Half them dudes, you tell them they got a first class ticket at LAX, they wouldn't know how to retrieve it. So when you say certain things, they think you playing with it, and they living down about it.
I am playing.
I don't think you meant it with the venom that it was said. I don't think so.
I'm playing with God. Right? Everybody went around tripping. I'm playing with God. Like, so tell God to come see about me. Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. I will not disrespect no blood. I'm a blood. Like, California probably don't understand this, right?
You say you some Hoover.
But I'm a blood too. I'm Hoover and I'm blood. People don't understand this, bro.
So you saying you for the people.
Yeah. And the way that they don't understand, because all the tribes of Jesus is in the streets, right? So we look up like, now we all in the streets. We ain't got nothing to do, but we in the streets. We killing each other. We killing each other, right? And then you got people like Adam 22 that's doing what they doing to try to help their community, help his community, not our community.
Well,
he don't give a fuck about us.
The thing about it, right? It's kind of it's a pro and a con, it's a gift and a curse of that. Because Adam's a white dude, right? And when we say they don't give us no opportunity, he's opened the door and giving people opportunity. People that had no training, no training. They really ain't got a lot to talk about, but it might be something about their character. And he sits them in front of him and hopes that they kind of catch on what to do, what not to do, right?
Right.
But I will say, he's also a white dude that doesn't understand the seriousness of things that he just thinks is content.
Yeah, he brought somebody up there to talk about you. You got the best content of the channel. He brought somebody to talk about your wife.
In his head, it's content and it's not that serious. In his head. Now, I hope, and I think he's starting to get it. Because, I sincerely, fuck with Adam. I hope he starts to, because I told him, I said, bro, it's like, it's a mix that's starting to happen. That's like ammonia and bleach.
Right.
And you can put it on a mop and you can sling it around, but eventually that shit'll catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand what you saying, and with you, I told myself, I hope he don't think he gonna keep going up there on them lives, because there's some dumb moves that heard that, and that building's been exposed.
The Bloods love me, gang. Listen, I know the streets love me, gang. I'm not concerned with people on the internet talking about. People on the internet, they not the same people in the streets. That's what I know for a fact. Same niggas type on the internet, not the same niggas in the streets. You get niggas typing on the internet, niggas on the streets, they different people. When niggas meet me on the streets, they understand. And the internet niggas that type and go back and forth, they don't understand.
We got some cats, bro, that they really can't read or write. They know how to throw they setup, write they hood. You know what I'm saying? And they'll see you and they won't talk to you. They exist.
That's my problem with California. Listen, if you're watching this, my problem with California is California's stuck in the 90s. Right? The whole world and elevated and went up and doing other shit, but California's still on the same shit they was in the 90s. And I'll come and try to make a change to that.
Listen, the majority of it, yeah.
Why?
I mean,
why?
That's all they know, homie.
But how the rest of the world then moved on, but California's still on the same California shit.
Remember, California is big enough to just be a world of their own. That's all they know. You got some people who their first home is prison. They say a vacation is the street.
Right.
No, this is real. Now, I'm not like that.
Right.
I done been around the world 7 times.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I do business both foreign and domestic, so I understand what it is and what it ain't.
Right.
But I think with you, your message when you say I'm Crip Blood, I'm GD, BD, I'm Vice Lord, I'm
Vice
all
Lord
of
too.
them. You kind of saying, you know, I'm other people, and I got understanding of all.
Right.
But this where it's contradicting that. If you got understanding of all, then you should understand what disrespect some.
It was no disrespect. People should understand that when Adam 22 do some bullshit, say, oh, matter of fact, he shouldn't even put that out of there. He shouldn't even put that clip out there.
It was live.
But he should let it just stay live and let it just go. Nobody would have said
shit. Are you saying the promo?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, Adam
he did that.
Adam, you got to remember, No Jumper is a content.
But ain't much of your blood?
Yeah.
So why ain't he smacking me in my mouth?
Why didn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's a buster.
That's what I'm saying. So
let me tell you what should have happened. When you said he can't see me, I'll come sit next to him and apologize.
Right.
Okay. I got homies that's in wheelchairs. And you know what they say? Let's get in the back seat and fight. If you get in the back seat, yeah, the homies in the wheelchair.
Get in the back seat and fight in the wheelchair.
They'll tell you. We got a homie named Calico, Damu homie, G homie, that notorious for it. Let's get in the back seat and they gonna squabble you because they feel like you can't use your legs, which still can, but now it's upper body strength, right?
Google Workspace with Gemini offers AI that's embedded in the apps you work with every day, like Gmail, Drive, and Docs. Generate documents, create.
Munchie, when you said, Adam, let me come sit next to him and apologize, if Munchie was that die-hard savage Damu he say he was, he would have said, yeah, let him come over here and sit. Felt that shoulder and took off on you.
Right. He already did some weird shit. He didn't want
This is what he was supposed to do.
But he already did
But
some
you know
weird
what he
shit.
said? No, don't let him come over here.
Yeah.
And this is why when he be doing all the extra on who was this and who was that, respectfully, you know, he's a youngster to me. He couldn't have survived back in my day behind them walls. If he'd have had heart, the homies would have protected him, but he too light in the ass. The Keyways would have ate him up. Like they did eat him up.
Man, I think he had no reason to be mad. He knew, he understood right then there that wasn't no disrespect.
Well, in your defense, he started antagonizing it.
Yeah, he got talking about the Hoovers.
He brought it up. He started trying to instigate the 4 extras and you and this and this and that.
He wanted for us to put a carrot up.
I want to see you sit down with him and show him the Hoover on your stomach or something, right?
That's what he said.
So if he wouldn't have never brought up the gang conversation, it wouldn't have never came out your mouth, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at him like you responsible, right? You obligated. And Hefe there with him, but and Hefe for Maytre Gangster Crip, he can't take off on another nigga for saying a disrespect to the Damu card. What he could do if he would have Damu, he can make sure don't nothing happen to him. But that's how that's
if they both bang at one Crip, one blood, what do you got to do with it anyway?
Well, that's why and Hefe didn't say nothing to you about it. But if Munchie would have stood on his gangster and said, yeah, Adam, let him come over here and sit, right?
Right.
And you sat on the side of him,
right,
and you think he's going to apologize,
right,
and he zoom in on where you at, and he turned and started swinging, at that point, and Hefe would have definitely got involved.
So, come on, gang. Nah, how could he help a blood?
No, he would have.
How? It's California. I mean, you told me that before. In California, like, it don't matter if you a Crip or a blood. California, you on the outside, you on the outside. California roll with California. That's what I heard.
No. It's internally. I got Crip comrades. You know what I'm saying? My man Deco from 89 East Coast. You know, Big Faye from Insane. I got them from all everywhere. 6-0s and I remember I got a call one time. It was a dude from A-Trade Gangsta. I didn't know him. He said, yo, bro, my house just caught on fire, exploded like in New Mexico or something.
Right.
He said, I'm from A-Trade Gangsta Wack. He said, I'm homeless. I need some help. Something might have happened to his kid or something, and they was trying to do some burial. I wired him 3,000-4,000. Right. I sent it to him. I didn't care. I didn't like he was a Crip or blood. Blueface, his first album was called The Famous Crip. It was already out when I signed him. Savvy Third. You know what I'm saying? I don't, at the end of the day, it's a brotherhood out there because in those penitentiaries since the mid-90s, it came down to black and brown, black and white. Right? It didn't matter what motherfucker was from because they trying to do you in if you was a Hoover, Paru, or Crip behind your skin color. We couldn't keep going at each other and fighting. Then we already outnumbered as a whole 5-1, 4-5-1.
Right.
So I just think people need to understand your message because they get caught up in your antics. And I ain't gonna, I feel like you do the things to grab people's attention, right? And once they're looking at you, then you deliver a message. This is what I'm seeing. Right? You got all the sense in the world. You sitting up here high and mighty. I couldn't believe when the exposers finally got your thing.
Yeah, I was right here.
That you was where you was at, because you really in one of them places that everybody can't be.
Right.
You know, now the hard part was you need a third security. When two leave, one need to be here because you like to let them go out and do their little lunch so they back together so they can secure each other. You got to always be secure. Now, don't ask me how
the fuck I was secure when you just walk up in here? That's why I was never secure in the first place, gang.
They left 15 minutes before I came, right? I had to watch them, make sure they just down the hill.
Right. But that ain't good. Like I'm just want to know this, right? I just got to ask this question. And this is my real question, right? Was that your ass hanging out that time when they had that fight with Loose Cannon? Was that your wrinkle booty?
No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't you? Come on, gang. That was you. That wasn't you in that fight right there?
No, if you pay attention to the thing, right? When I walked out, Loose called me to the back. I had the satchel over. I went to the back. When I went to show dude something on the phone, pay attention, I'm in the back. That's when they start fighting. I bagged up. About 15 seconds after that, you hear my voice because I seen dude finna do some bullshit. And I'm like, bro, don't do him like that. You know, I got family too. Don't do him like that. At that point, my security grabbed me and put me in the car.
But why they strip him like Munchie B? They stripped him just like they did Munchie. They didn't put the peanut butter, but they stripped him the same way.
Do you know about that?
Yeah. Listen, I saw my mom. I was with Gumby, and this is what Gumby told me. Gumby told me some crazy shit. Gumby told me this. We was talking about 4 Extra. He was like, well, they did some regular crazy shit than that. They knocked out Munchie and put peanut butter up his ass.
Yeah.
I said, was he blind? They said no.
No, he could see. I talked to 4 Leaf, and it was 2 other dudes from next door, up the street from him. One of them ain't here no more. One of them then did something he wasn't supposed to do, but it definitely happened. Homies told me it happened. Homies that was there said it was happening. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, when you got a dude that's all bark, no bite, you know, you got a lot of niggas that shooters on the street, but he lighting the ass. You know, once you get up in there, it ain't nothing a nigga $1.20 could do with a monster.
Yeah, I heard that. But if he get peanut butter up his ass, why he up on no jumper with 4 Extra? I heard they the one did it.
Hi, I'm Ross. I'm the CEO of Zen Business. I wake up every day with a single focus, a single question. How can we make our customer?
Well, I don't think he's ever been on the thing with 4 Extras. I don't think he's been up there. I don't think 4 Extra going for that. And I don't think he finna just linger around 4 Extras like that. You know, 4 Extras ain't no walk in the park. You know, he's the type of dude I'm telling you about. 4 Extras love his hood. His life is his hood.
Right.
Every time you hear him talk, like a pastor would say, in Jesus' name, or yes, Lord, he say Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, Vernon Avenue.
On 40, gloves, neighborhood. That's not an
so
act.
Is he really like that? That's an act. That gotta be.
No, that's not an act. That's who he is. Now, me personally, and he'll tell you, when I talk to him,
he said it's not like he said Adam paint him like an animal. He said not an animal. He said no jumper make him look like that.
We can't put that on Adam because what you do on the camera is what you do on the camera.
But what he did to me, Adam set that up. I guarantee you Adam told him to do exactly what he did to me.
Well, I thought Adam was supposed to been there.
Yeah, he supposed to been there. But what happened was Adam knew he wasn't going to be there, right? Adam knew he wasn't going to be there when he had me to be there. And he knew that, this is what I didn't know. I'm from St. Louis. I didn't know that Hoovers didn't mess with 6-0. So where I'm from is 607. And the Rollins, they mess with Hoovers. It's the same. Yeah. So when he telling me this, I'm like, we cool. I'm not knowing it's going to be a problem if I got a Hoover on my stomach.
Well, it's not a problem because that's where you from.
But that was the main problem with him, though. Because when he came in the door, his main problem was, he told me don't say rolling or don't say none of this shit. And he stand up over me like he ready to kill me. And the whole time, Adam did it.
Well,
Adam did that shit, gang.
Listen, I will say this. if he wanted to do something to you, he would have did it. I think he really was kind of like me. He just wanted to have a conversation and get his point across.
Now ain't no conversation, ain't no point across.
No, I ain't now I'm not doing it like that because first of all, I knew I was taking a chance coming to your door.
Now you ain't taking no chance. You came to the door.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna come in your. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna come in your spot, and I'm knowing I'm already straggling the fence of disrespect. So my demeanor got at least balance the things out. That's why I didn't come to your door with nobody with me.
Not right now. You act like we not in LA, like people ain't gonna leave and come back.
I'm not gonna tell nobody where you at, bro. If that was the case, I wouldn't be on camera. I came to have a conversation with you. I didn't want to do this, but you like it. We're gonna talk about it. At least we want to show my house some respect. Come sit down and at the table.
We're gonna talk about it. I want to know one thing. How did you even get up with Adam 22? Like, how did that even start? Because I heard you was doing like. You was doing what you was doing? Clubbing, promoting and shit. What you doing? What you promoting?
No. I was on Clubhouse. First of all, my line of work has nothing to do with podcasting.
I know,
right?
I heard you met Adam because you was protecting. That's what I heard.
No.
That was the street said. The street said you protected Adam 22. That's what I heard.
No, well, I'm gonna protect anybody I'm at the table with.
But I heard that's the reason what you over no
Remo actually, it was his idea to create the show.
Right.
AD, T-Rail. Everybody left the building at one time, right? So when Remo kind of hollered at me about it and I seen what was going on, it was a difficult decision to make because AD like a nephew to me.
Right.
So I didn't want to make it look like I was kind of like working against him. But the line of work I am in, when it comes, I'm one of the gatekeepers of this West Coast. I'm a dude they can come to and get some business done and get you signed or get something done for you. The biggest platform we got on the West Coast is No Jumper.
Right.
So I'm like, well, damn, if ain't no personalities in there, it's a good chance things could fall. And if we lose No Jumper out west,
y'all lost No Jumper.
Right?
Lost No Jumper.
Ain't nothing for the people out here. Everything on the East Coast and in the South. In the South, they podcast is so cold. They only do it periodically. It's like they go hard for a month, get all their content, and they drop for about 2.5 months, and there it goes. So they work theirs like that. So I said, you know what? Let me go to the building and see if I can assist the building. See if I can help the building.
Right.
For the coast. I had to call AD and tell him, and it was a hard thing for me to do. I knew T-Rail was going to be in his ear like, man, I thought that was your aunt. I said, AD, I've done things for you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've done wild things for AD to help his music career. I'm like, bro, I'm one of the gatekeepers out here. We need that platform. So Adam was with it, and then we started. We like 100 more episodes, and I think it worked because it's the yin and the yang. Is it some things that he does that I don't like? Yeah. Do I think he understands them? He understands them his way. He don't see it. He don't see the horror or the fire that could really come
behind everything he doing.
Yeah, he don't see it in his world. It ain't that serious. And you know what? Things shouldn't be that serious, but they are.
Right.
You know, he's probably heard stories, but Adam ain't been on the block or in the alley in the park to see a motherfucker get his noodles knocked behind a $5 dice game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He you know what I'm saying? Behind a look. You know, so to him, he like, yo, bro, it's just content. It ain't that serious. I think he's starting to understand now that, okay, you know what I'm saying? Bad company, ain't to be kept. But with you, I just think he was podding. You can't put what came out your mouth. He wasn't
podding. Listen, Adam 22 want to get rid of me because they ain't doing good and No Jumper no more. Only thing that do numbers over there is your shit. Nobody else do no numbers over there. So he put me over there just so he can get rid of me.
No, you was getting numbers.
Nah, but he wanted to get rid of me. He didn't give a fuck about that. He wanted me hurt. Listen, if I'm getting all these numbers, I'm doing so good. Why would he even put me in a situation with 4 Extra like that?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Adam sometimes don't be thinking that deep into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking 4 extras on contract. He knows not to come to the building and do nothing crazy.
He brought 40 Crips in there.
Nah, he didn't.
I swear to God, mom, listen, that motherfucker was full of Mexicans and Crips.
They said it was like,
how many of them was in there? Like 18 of them, 18, 20 of them bitches.
They said
I
it was like
don't mean
some
like that, but like 18, 20 motherfuckers in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah,
a little old 607.
Yeah, and crazy part about it is 4 extra didn't even come to me, right? When they came in the thing, he didn't come directly to me like by himself to talk to me. He brought all in to talk to me. Where I come from St. Louis, gang, we go in the back, talk to me. He surrounded me with all them.
Well, that's the total opposite of what I did.
Yeah, you came to my door by yourself.
By myself.
But he surrounded me with everybody. Here go thing. Let me tell you this. What I did the interview with our thing. What's that Mexican name there? Adam 22 gave me a note and he told me exactly what to do, what to troll to him. So I know for a fact he did that before.
See, I've never experienced
Yeah, he gave me a note, gang. He said, look, say this and do this. And something even worse. Like he said, I disrespect the Bloods, right? But nobody disrespect the Bloods more than Adam.
The old me would have reacted to that, right?
Fuck me up, huh?
But I understand that a lot of our out-of-towners, I don't think y'all understand the significance.
Look at that.
To certain shit you say.
What'd they say? What'd they say? What did Adam call my podcast?
Yeah, but he said this to you. He definitely said it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said it. He disrespect, but I'm saying though, he act like this is a game, but he know he round back doing shit like this. Like I just sit to my podcast. He disrespect me out the blank.
And the fact that I'm gonna be real, the fact that you never put that up.
Nah, I ain't put it up there.
Yeah,
but he know that he say the same thing, but I'm not here to try to hurt him. But he know he said the same thing that he claimed that I said. But he meant it in the context that I didn't even mean it in. He meant it in disrespectful context, right? I meant it like just trying to explain like St. Louis and how shit work, right? I never meant
but you're not in St. Louis.
No.
You agree with you think that's what happened on that podcast with him and 4 extra a couple months back? Let me know in the comments, man.
That's my thing. This thing, right? Listen. So St. Louis started banging because of colors. Everybody know that, right? We started banging because of colors. So we don't really when it comes to banging,
start banging because of what?
Because of colors, the movie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think you qualified to have that conversation.
I did qualify because
I don't think the banging in St. Louis started with you.
Shit, how come it didn't? We were on the first one, but
not with you. How old are you?
Well, I'm not the first one that started banging.
But I don't know how it started, but
yeah, it started from colors. I'm telling you, it started from colors. Everything from colors came. Everybody started cripping and blood and all that shit in St. Louis. But I guess we had it wrong because 6 O's and Hoovers clicked. Like all the Crips in St. Louis clicked. Right? It wasn't none of the same shit. So when he asked me, I thought that I was giving my opinion based on the fact that I'm a gang member too. Right? So if he asked me a question, I'm giving an answer. But at the same time, I'm not knowing that that's gonna happen with Adam. I'm not knowing. I'm sitting there. I'm not knowing that the time I'm sitting there, that shit out.
Listen, first of all, in defense of
Munchie, I was sitting there and that shit was out.
In defense of Munchie, he wasn't asking you nothing about no Bloods.
Yes, he did.
You know, everything he was talking about was a 40 and a Hoover.
Yeah, but he was disrespecting me.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Like you talk about when 4 extra get there, you ain't gonna say that shit in 4 extra face. You ain't gonna do that shit to 4 extra. He kept what they run around act like 4 extra like the biggest fighter in fucking no jump. Like he gonna whoop everybody ass.
He didn't disrespect Hoover though. He didn't disrespect.
And I didn't disrespect Blood, not intentionally. That was just something that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I apologized directly after. Like it wasn't even 2 seconds before I apologized directly to him. Like, man, my bad. Because we getting it. You gotta think about it. You ain't no jumper gang. They shouldn't be having them gang conversations no way like that, right? They in there for everybody talking, bro. When shit is talking,
no jumper, not scripted. You don't know which.
No, what I'm saying, you ain't know what the fuck was happening. I didn't even want to be a part of that conversation.
Then why? So why did you?
Because I'm on no jumper. What I supposed to do? Not be a part of the conversation. So I'm talking, but I didn't mean to disrespect nobody. Gang, look what I'm telling you, right? Why would I disrespect the Blood I know I'm in LA? Everybody come to LA, they die. They die for LA just for wearing chains. So why the fuck would I?
That ain't just LA, bro.
That's only LA.
No,
it's only LA, gang. Right. Only LA. Only LA. Nigga, only LA, Texas, you cannot wear a chain.
Georgia,
you can wear a chain Florida, everywhere.
Detroit, gang. Chicago, gang. Minnesota,
gang.
Nevada,
gang.
What you mean?
Only place you cannot wear a chain is LA. You wear a chain everywhere else. They rob you and kill you for your chain in LA. Listen, LA don't play no games. It's different than everywhere else. So Adam know this. So why Adam playing? If he know ain't nobody playing, he know ain't nobody playing.
You know, end of the day, Adam playing for his content. Now, some of the things he's doing is a little risky. I see him as a little risky, but Adam seems to think he got it all under control. All I could do is give him advice.
Ain't no advice to give him when he sees everything going down. Look at Brick Baby. Brick Baby in jail, Loose Cannon in jail.
What that got to do with Adam?
Everybody talking that podcast go to jail, but you.
Well, what that got to do with Adam?
He the one got him sitting there, got him doing everything they doing.
Brick Baby was under indictments from 2022.
The fuck?
That was before he even came to No Jumper.
How that happened? Since 2022.
The paperwork. I mean, I told y'all he was out here running around and he ain't got no court date. Loose cannons and
That was crazy work. Everybody on the podcast going to jail except you, Wack. 607 Unc trying to tell us something, man. He said everybody on the podcast going to jail except you. Crazy.
indictment started in 2022.
Loose booty cat.
Yeah, it started in 2022. Adam didn't know who that dude was. The world didn't know who that dude was until I let him sit down at my table January 2024.
Right. And how that check? But how did you meet Loose Cannon? Because y'all different gang members.
Yeah, but Loose Cannon was always an op. You know, you can go back to 2021 and he disrespected me. So somebody called me and they said, Wack, this dude gonna come at you. This is his angle, right? You can get a bag out of him, but this is what he's trying to do with you, right? So, you know, when I see things like that, I don't mind going out in the muddy water.
Right.
I wanted to see really what he was up to.
Right.
Only way you can do that is to let a motherfucker get close. Now, you playing a dangerous game. You know, you got people that go disarm bombs. That's a dangerous game. But if you know what you're doing, you know, it's chances you might survive it. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So I kept it simple with it. It was always a podcast table or something like that. But I seen on numerous occasions where he was attempting to do things that could have involved me physically, but I would go the other way.
Right.
3-4 occasions, I'd go the other way, walk right away from it.
He was trying to get you to roll with him.
Wasn't gonna happen. He wanted to get my hands dirty because if he working with the people and he starts something and I get involved and do something with him, right? They'll put it on me and let him walk.
That's what everybody was saying. Everybody like, damn, everybody know the Big U locked up and you was stayed there with Big U. Gumby told me Big U finna stitch on you.
Yeah,
they say they about to stitch on you, saying like,
here goes the thing, right? Even with Gumby, right? Every time Gumby say he talks to me, what do we talk about?
I don't know. You got
business. Him trying to get a Netflix deal, right?
Right.
Y'all got to understand, if you look at Big U's paperwork,
I heard he was Muslim in jail, not on Crip time.
He was two different people. Around us, he was businessman. But it looked to me like he had a group of his homeboys. He ain't got nobody involved in this case that ain't from his neighborhood.
Right.
So it looked to me like when he ready to do those other things, it's just people in his neighborhood. When he came around us, it was business. So me and Big U never committed a crime together. Never done anything together.
But they said when Big U went to jail last time, he was on Muslim time. He didn't even go on there on Crip time.
Well, it's a lot of people, and I see this all the time.
And how that work? How could you be a Muslim and put you a Crip?
First of all, I'm not Muslim, but I have Sunni Muslims partners that they spend time educating me when I ask questions. The answer is you can't be both if you are a real Muslim. First of all,
right? You
can't. Be
but he
both.
he went to jail, then got on Muslim time where they couldn't even fight him. And they got on the streets and became a Crip.
Well, no, he was a Crip before he left the street.
I know, but he was a Muslim when he went to jail.
with Eddie Boy. Now, Eddie Boy, here goes the difference. Eddie Boy went as a 60. When he sent all the paperwork to the streets, a Big U telling on him, and everybody ignored it and tried to turn on him, and Eddie Boy became a Muslim, right?
Right.
He's not NOI. I don't think he's Sunni. Maybe he's Alawis. Like, he's a Muslim though, right?
Right.
But Eddie Boy doesn't claim 60s. He doesn't say cuz a Crip. Eddie Boy, I tell you, he will call the police on you if he have to. Right. Eddie Boy letting you know where he stand as a man, right? And he ain't no punk. He is who he is, right?
Right.
And I'm calling him Eddie Boy because I know he has a Muslim name. But I did have one of my Paru partners I'm very close to out of Inglewood tell me that I was on the yard with Big U and he was Hannibal. He was a Muslim.
Yeah, he was a Muslim.
Gumby said what he said. I've heard that before. But my brother, my oldest brother, was also in prison with him, right?
They say he was a Crip there.
And he said he watched Big U discipline one of his homies, cousin Kerry, I think it was, where he knocked his eyeball out his socket. So I didn't heard both sides of it.
So which one was it? Was he a Muslim or was he a Crip time?
I think he was utilizing both to his
Come on,
advantage,
gang.
depending on the situation.
Depending on if
was
he's scared or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't say scared, probably depending on lessening his chances of catching more time.
Right.
So now if I'm all the way Muslim, if the neighborhood car go get into it, he ain't got to get involved. But then if you on a yard where ain't nothing going on and you can like run that, now you running that.
Right.
Now I will say this. His whole time on the street, he ain't had no filter with his cripping.
Right.
I knew that he, represented himself as a Muslim. I knew that, but I saw 85% cripping, maybe 15%. I knew he fast during Ramadan. I've never seen him break down. I know that if I'm not mistaken, throughout the day they got to do prayers.
They got to pray 5 times a day.
I've never seen him do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So
He not Muslim.
Maybe listen, man. Maybe he's just falling short. I don't know.
He fell real short, and he gonna really fall short. They say he about to snitch on you, but I don't say you did that like he about to snitch on you. That's how you snitch.
I think what it is, the perception people have of me. The perception people have of me is they think that I'm involved in street shit.
But you're not involved in none of that.
I scream, I don't gangbang. Am I who I am? Do I have a rapport with people? Yes, I do. With both sides, right? Do I utilize it to make things happen? Yes, I do. But the right things happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I got a call maybe a month ago. Yo, Wack, Zoe Osama. I said, yeah, what about it? We got a bag. Could he come do a show for us in Palm Springs? Zoe Osama from 89 East Coast.
Right.
I can call him direct, right?
Right.
One thing about people, they know Wack ain't on no BS when it come to that.
Right.
Right. So when they see Big U, right? And I'm gonna be real, I never knew that Big U that we read in the paperwork. I've never seen him.
The gangster Big U.
I've never seen that stuff I was reading. I've never seen him force anybody to give him something or none of that. I've heard him be stern with people doing what they agreed to do and supposed to do, as we all do as men.
Right.
But I don't know that dude. Like the dude, I don't know him.
He the same person. That's what I heard. I heard he the same person that was pressing Nipsey Hussle. I heard he pressed shit out Nipsey Hussle, and I heard he pressed shit out Nipsey Hussle.
That's a lie.
He didn't pray. He wasn't pressing Nipsey.
I told Big U not to sign Nipsey.
Right.
Not because he wasn't talented, but I said you guys' personalities is gonna clash. You are a shot caller.
Right.
And Nipsey was a young boss on his way up. I seen it in him. I met Nipsey 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunset Boulevard.
Right.
By himself with a backpack trying to sell CDs.
By himself?
Walked up on my Benz. Swear to God. Walked up on the Benz. What's up, homie? I'm Neighborhood Nip. I got this CD, Fearless. And he from one of the most hated Crip gangs in the city,
he
right?
just running around some neighborhood.
Some neighborhood Nips, 3 o'clock in the morning. He got a backpack. He got his khakis on, some blue Pumas, his T-shirt,
the fuck?
hat on to the back. So when he came around saying that's what he wanted to do, I'm like, bro, it's going to clash. And 45 days after the deal happened, Nip went to New York with Johnny Shipes. Good dude, resourceful dude. And within that 45 days, he called Big U. And you know what he told him? I don't think your name and your face fix my brand. We got to go our separate ways.
Right.
Big U was furious. How you gonna whoop? But Big U don't, I think he might have arranged to get a Snoop Dogg feature. Everything else is what Nip did. He might have did some studio equipment or something like that, right? He definitely utilized me and Game to get the deal. Big U did his part. But I told him, bro, dude's not gonna let you control him. Now hear me. If I'm telling you their separation came before that even started, Nip must have sensed it.
Right.
There's no way he was pressing Nip because he wasn't around Nip to press Nip. And respectfully, Black Sam wasn't gonna go for pressing Nip. Nip team, there's dudes around him wasn't gonna go for Nip being pressed.
But I heard he called before Nip was dead and said Nip was dead.
Well, that was the loose cannon thing.
Yeah, I heard he called
So,
before he was dead. He said he
You
was
asked me
dead.
how loose cannon hit me. He said he got a show called Batty and the Beast coming out on the
Right.
network, and he wanted to promote it. Wack, could you help me? Whatever.
Right.
Now think about it. All of a sudden, loose cannon on No Jumper. He on academics. He over here. That's me.
Right.
Right. So I had never seen the show. Right.
Right.
So quite naturally, when you sit down, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, bro, I hear you got a show coming out. Tell us about the show."
Right.
He began to say the things he was saying.
Mm.
He said that Big U hit him, told him Nipsey just got killed. He said he called Nipsey. Nipsey answered the phone. Now, if you watching the interview, what did I say to Loose Cannon? I said, you didn't tell Nip right then, you just got a call from Big U talking about he was dead? He said, no. He said 30 minutes after he talked to Nipsey, then Nipsey got hit. This is what he say. Now, 600 on his bumper. Hey, homie, we need to see that.
Right.
He claiming the footage is in Thailand or something. Right? If I do a deal with you for some content, right?
Right.
You said, Wack, the 10 episodes on this drive. Are you going to give me your only drive?
No.
You're going to duplicate that drive and give it to me, right?
Right.
I said, well, bro, where the drive? Oh, I sent my only drive to the people. 3 days after that, 600 on his head so much, he sends us a screenshot of the FaceTime. It's a young lady on my side of the 100 side of Clubhouse named Dreas.
Right.
She's a tech girl. They send her the updated phones, like 16 point this and 9. Like right now, she probably on 27 point to test the phones out a year before they come out.
Right.
So I sent her the screenshot. She said, this is fake. She can tell by the dimensions of where the picture was and all that. You know, a person that knows the phone knows that. I say 600 is fake, right?
Right.
So he kept telling me next week. A year later, it never comes out. Adam's hit with the cease and desist.
Right.
Adam pulls it down, right? So that's what Loose Cannon said. We can't say it's any truth to it.
But I heard that he also got killed by a nigga that just smoked tips too. I heard somebody came up there before the incident. I heard there wasn't nothing beefing except they told the nigga to leave, and Nipsey asked the nigga like, "Did you snitch?"
Nipsey definitely asked him. Or Nipsey might have told him he was a snitch. He then said, "Nipsey, you a snitch."
He told Nipsey he was a snitch.
That's a fact.
So Nipsey a snitch?
This is what he said.
Is he a snitch?
Now, well, listen, I've never heard it or read it, but I will say this on the record. Big U came to my house in front of one of my homeboys. We've been friends 40-something years, who just walked off 20 years.
Right.
That he was in the pen with. They knew each other.
Right.
And sat in my game room in my backyard.
Right.
And told us that Nipsey Hussle was a snitch.
Wow.
Right? He said he told the police he had got into it with some dude named Dahmer or Domer. He told the police he had a recording. If anything happened to me, Domer did it, telling the police this.
Wow.
And he said he did say Nip was sending dude money every month, so he don't say nothing. Now, this is when me and Big U kind of started.
That makes sense, because I heard the Chris was extorting. I heard it was extorting them.
This when me and Big U started kind of getting into it, because he knew that I had the dude that had the footage.
Another big topic, man. I don't think we can show any clips related to.
First of all, listen. I come in.
Hold on, y'all. We gonna go right to it. We gonna go right to it, man. But yeah, Wack was saying a lot. I mean, yeah,
London wasn't cooperating, and he wanted to manage the other baby mama, and I refused to do it.
So you ain't put it out.
Then he said the snitch shit, right? But that's on you. Then he wanted me to sue Nipsey's estate. That's when I put up him sending me all Nip paperwork. I wouldn't do it. So he kind of felt some type of way. He like, bro, I'm supposed to be. I'm like, that's cool. You and Nip was just together. You giving him awards and prizes and shit.
Right.
And you should have had that discussion while he's alive. That's his kid. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Right. So, you know, it's a lot that Loose Cannon said. I mean, bro, he said he produced for Cardi B.
Yeah, he
produced
said
for Nas. Produced a song with Drakeo and Drake.
Right.
As if we can't pull these things up.
He never did none of
He
it.
said a lot.
Listen, but I heard this, right? Didn't you manage 6ix9ine when he your artist?
No, I do business with 6ix9ine.
You still now?
Right now today.
Listen, how do you do business with somebody that's a known snitch? I want to know about that. Is he a snitch or is he not a snitch? Or what's really going on?
Yeah, he told. They told on him, he told on them. They both, all of them told.
So what was his like problem like? Because he had real big problems with like a lot of rappers for calling him a snitch, and he still getting.
No, he don't.
He did. He had a problem with Dirk. He had a problem with Dirk. He had a problem with Vaughn.
The man got out and did a video wearing a rat head.
Yeah,
Trolled us up.
He wore a rat head, but at the same time, I'm just thinking like, how can you being like, where you from? You a street nigga working with a rat?
I'm a what?
You a street nigga.
What is a street nigga?
I mean, you from the streets, right? You a Pyru. You from the streets. You got you a Pyru. You a street nigga, and street niggas can't fuck with rats.
What is a street nigga though?
40s, 60s, brick lady.
Well, let me ask you something. Do I act like Brick Baby?
No, but you
do I talk like Brick Baby?
Yeah, when you said no jumper ready to kill me. You forgot about that? You finna kill me, no jumper, tell me you gonna pull up.
I pulled up.
Yeah, I was gone.
And then I called you.
Yeah, but I ain't answer.
Yes, you did.
At second ring.
And then you said, Wack, let's do an interview. And I said, all right, well, I'm here. Come back.
Yeah, I ain't come back.
But you said you was coming.
Yeah, I said I was coming back.
Okay, so.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But
with
I want to get to what's the street nigga.
That's my thing with you, Wack.
I want to get to what's the street
all right, a street nigga is somebody that come from the streets, right? Where you from?
Pacoima.
And what is that?
Power rules.
Right. Street nigga.
Okay. Now, respectfully, you used to smoke dope before, right?
Right.
Okay. You still a dope fiend?
No.
But you are addict.
Right.
You're that because it says if you was a user, at any time you can backslide. So until you lay down, like my father's an addict, he been clean 30 plus years, right? He's not a dope fiend because he doesn't use drugs, but he's still an addict, right? So if I was to call you a dope fiend today, would that be right?
No, because I ain't no dope fiend.
Okay. So when you call me a street nigga because I come from the streets, because I grew up in the streets, right? You know, street niggas do street business, right?
Right. You right.
They hang in the street.
Right.
They fraternize in the street.
Right.
They do business in the street, right? Dope fiends, be it crack houses, they own the block.
I ain't there.
You're not there, right?
Right.
So for me to call you a dope fiend today, it'll be I'll be off.
All right. Well, how you go with 690? How did it take place? How did you end up hooking up?
Academics hit me. They said, yo, Wack, I heard you say 6ix9ine be spinning because he ain't been interviewed by nobody.
Right.
Really, that come from the streets.
Right.
He said, I think it's a good idea on my thing. You sit down with Act. I mean, with 6ix9ine. I like, cool. Hey, where you at? Say, I be in Miami. I say, I be down there. It's rolling loud. I be down there.
Right.
Right. So I showed up. 6ix9ine didn't think I was going to show up.
Right.
Act said he here with his kids. Ain't no niggas with him, not. He pulled up. And from that interview, I was able to get him to see what he did right, what he did wrong. That A, you not like us. B, you not a street nigga. C, they was using you for your money and you was using them for the persona.
Right.
Right? You ain't put in no work. You didn't get jumped on. You ain't did nothing to say that that's really where you from.
So you never was from there in the first place.
Hold on, bro. This is yo.
What's the word, dog?
Hey, yo, I'm starting to believe you because you don't usually call me out the blue. And now you calling me when I'm sitting here with this dude that you told me believe the things he say about certain things because you know where his teachings come from.
That must be a verb.
This is a verb.
Listen, that got to be a verb.
This is Verb. Now, Verb told me, he told this.
This six so
I'm sitting here, I found out where his crib was at.
That motherfucker's one of us, man. He's a sick fucking asshole, man. I'm trying to tell you, he's a sick man, bro. He's a sick fucking man.
Hey,
You think he's sick?
Verb, ain't nothing wrong with me, Verb.
Is sick a good or bad thing in St. Louis?
That motherfucker is a sick voodoo doctor and he preys on little children.
Come on, when the
Wait.
fuck I do that?
He takes the soul of children and you know you did. They taught you that shit in that building.
Come on, gang, stop playing with me, Verb.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Shit out. You know for a fact that you was in that fucking building with me. Stop lying.
Yeah, I stayed in the building. But ain't all you talk about ain't true.
Wait, he said the bill with him.
Yeah, we stayed in the building, Castle Park Apartment.
So wait.
You know, we grew up in Castle Park
Apartments, yeah.
It's a psych ward. That's what
It's a psych ward.
Huh?
It's true.
Wait, slow down. Castle Park Apartments is a site.
Look it up.
Look it
Look
up.
it up.
It's in St. Louis.
So what you mean by take the souls of children?
But why are you talking about that shit, Verb?
Look, what? They took us in young and they trained us in war. He specializes in spells. All y'all around him, he's preying on y'all souls. Y'all life is going to be fucked up.
Gang, stop playing with me.
Well,
What the fuck this is, nigga?
well, hold on, Verb. Listen, I'm having a real conversation with him about what he did and some of the things he said. So I ain't here fighting with him. I found out where you, Verb, you know what my people do. I found out where he lived.
And he pulled up.
And I waited till security left. They told me what time they leave together. And I pulled up and knocked on his door. And he looked at me. I said, homie, we need to have a conversation. I apologized to his family, but he saw I was by myself. So I'm here talking to him. You called me, and I remember you telling me, Wack, believe the things he's saying and doing. He's doing it with antics, but it's true because you say you grew up under the same something.
He ain't supposed to be saying that shit, though.
I grew up on the 3rd floor. He grew up on the 2nd floor. They taught him in witchcraft and war. They taught me in politician. And he knows that, man. Anybody that live in the castle in St. Louis know it's a haunted building. They take children and make us monsters.
But why did you say he does this? He don't do that to children, though.
Yes, he does. And he used to kiss them and bite them in their face when they was young.
The fuck, stop playing with me.
Man, you stop playing with me, nigga. You know what goddamn fact that that's who the fuck you really is.
What do you mean? But what did that mean? Something? That's,
Listen, no, Verb just looking for some clout. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't let you do.
Listen,
Hold on, Verb. I got it.
Most of the story true. Most of the story true.
Hold on.
Some of it true.
Wait.
Some of it true, but some of it not.
What's true?
I ain't kissed nobody.
Did you bite him?
I don't know.
Wait, no. Did you bite him?
I don't know. I got me what he talking about.
You don't know if you bit him? You know you didn't kiss him?
Wait, Verb, why you doing this, Verb?
This my brother. He protect me. He protect me in ways I protect him. If it's something he don't know, I make sure he got understanding. I don't know what he talking about, but I know the man ain't no liar.
But I ain't know you knew nobody from St. Louis. That's crazy. You come into my house and you know niggas from St. Louis. Like, what the
I know
fuck?
a lot of people from. I know Burbs. I ain't call him his enemy, but I know Burb will tell you. I know the people you need to know.
Quite a few people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's all good.
So
we grew up in Castle Park Apartments. That's true.
So how did the surprise happen? How did you like it? Was it a great, elegant meeting or what?
I mean, it's happening right now.
That's crazy though.
That's excellent.
But what's crazy about it, when he answered the door, he was a different person than the world sees. He had that Burb, the cup. What is that about, bro? Because I seen a dude touch the cup and something happened to his hand.
Oh, look. Keep in mind what he told you. He said, "No, I'm gonna handle things a different way." That's his cup of souls. If you touch that cup or go in the room with it, he got you.
Hang the phone up.
He got you.
So in a
Hang
negative
the
way.
phone up.
Anyway, he
Okay, Burb, can you tell me this? He has money twisted together like a fat joint, and the tips is burnt in the jar.
Oh no.
Come on. Why you telling me what's in the cup?
No.
They ain't got nothing to do.
Why you hiding the cup? Now we hiding the cup.
We doing an interview.
What does that mean,
We supposed to be doing an
Burb?
interview.
Oh.
Hang on. We supposed to be. Hey, let me get a light, gang.
Is the money in a jar?
Money in a jar twisted like a big fat blunt, but it's burnt at the ends. Now he's lighting. What is that?
Say,
He's lighting sage.
It's too late now. It's too late.
listen.
Why? Because I detected something?
It's too like for every. If you notice something about that dollar that's twisted, that means destroy it and take families. That motherfucker's different, man.
That's for me? No, because it was already done before I got here.
It was already
He
done.
didn't know I was coming.
Yeah, I didn't know he was coming. That was somebody else. That's for somebody else. Hey, Verb, listen. Do you know you can't talk to
them $100 bills you burn?
Hey, do you know you can't talk stuff you
Verb,
talking, Verb?
It look like it's about 5, 6 of them turned together.
He is getting y'all up out of there, man.
Hey, Verb, you know you can't do what you're doing. Hey, what you pull up on me, Verb?
Hey, Wack, check this out with him. That's a vengeful little motherfucker, man. He a shapeshifter. You gotta watch him.
Well, I don't think I've done anything to rub him the wrong way. I think he felt some kind of way I popped up at his house, but I think my energy in the conversation is balancing that out. He ain't coming off like I ain't seen him get on the phone and text the security. He ain't did none of that.
Okay, so it's a positive, nice meeting, right?
Yeah, I mean, I come with that energy. That's my intentions anyway.
He straight no way.
That's a blessing.
I grew up with this nigga, Verb. Who they call nigga I grew up with? That's crazy. I grew up with him. Like that's about like
no, Averb.
That's about his kids.
Let me ask Averb this because you said some shit about St. Louis, and I told you I don't think you was qualified to say that.
All right, ask him.
He said St. Louis started gangbanging following the movie Colors, and I'm like, I don't know about that, and it's kind of sound crazy, and I didn't want that out there. If
Colors
that
came out, yeah,
but it wasn't people coming to the city.
Wait. Colors was a very influential movie. A lot of them LA movies fucked the world up. But to my knowledge, it was the gangs from your way that came out there.
That's what
they came. But I'm saying when we first started banging, we saw it on TV. Then they came. They came.
So
and shot.
Verb, is your projects Hoovers?
No, Verb, good.
But where do you get Hoover from then?
I just told you, gang. It's different where I'm from than where you from.
Where'd you get that from?
I moved from over there. I moved to somewhere else.
Oh.
So when I moved somewhere else.
You moved or they ran you out of there?
No, I moved. Listen, at that age, when we was living there, bro, nobody really lived there. I don't think you get it, bro. It's in Normandy, but it's in Paysdale, but it's not in Paysdale, but no one gets out that building. It's right next to a cemetery, bro. So when I moved there, I moved to a new place. I moved to Pond Line. All right, I moved somewhere else. But sir, it was different.
It's crazy because for Verb to say they trained him in politics and him to be what he was to the battle rap community makes sense on why he was always a step ahead of everybody.
No, that's true.
And guess what, Wack? Guess what my apartment number was? 314, which is St. Louis area code.
He ain't lying. Look, the crazy part about it, I didn't think that nobody would ever talk about my past. And then I know he don't want to put that video out too now.
What video?
The video out about my past. Like Verb don't want to be talking all about my past. I know this now. Now I know who doing it.
Well, he ain't gonna hide nothing. Verb don't care. You know you can't whoop him.
I ain't gonna try to whoop him. But I know for a fact he the one doing it.
You
now.
know you can't out talk him. You can't
I was just asking fourth grade. Ask him.
Fourth grade said.
I swear to God, ask him.
Verb, he
fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Verb older than you, nigga.
No.
No, he not. No, he right.
Y'all the same age.
Fourth grade. So I ain't coming to you in fourth grade and put you in the classroom, Verb.
No, I don't remember that. But if we was in fourth grade, I punched a lot of y'all.
Listen, I punched. He told me to meet him.
He said he whooped your ass. But
no, when he told me to meet him after school, I didn't meet him. He told me to meet him after school. I didn't meet him.
Hey, Wack, when we grow up, I fought all the little boys.
Yeah, he whooping ass. Verb whooping ass. I ain't gonna lie. Verb whooping ass. Listen. The day I hit.
So I want to make sure straight. You didn't feel that something was gonna happen today, and roll up that money, or that's really for something else.
No, the spirit be knowing what's gonna happen. So it protect me before it's time to get protected.
Cause you know my name. You know what my first name is, right?
What it?
Cash.
We burn no money for you.
So for you to have that rolled up and you to say it was protecting you from something.
It protected me from you.
Because I could have came a total different way. But my mindset was never to come that way. I believe in the spirit world. I do. That's a fact. So
that's where I come from. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. I don't think they understand. Like, we don't live in a physical world. The world that we live in not even physical. Right? It's like full of atoms and shit. And you can control it with your mind.
So why you ain't never sat down with Verb? That'd be like crazy.
Listen, I hit Verb up to sit down with him 2-3 times. He be on that one podcast for all of it. We've been doing this thing.
So why you don't go to Twitter Spaces and
Verb be doing this thing. Verb too turned up for niggas from St. Louis now.
607.
Verb been famous.
So okay, listen. It seemed to me like it was some type of rift there. I'm known for like fixing shit. I didn't did it with Bird before, right? So why you don't pull up to his Twitter Spaces and have a conversation?
Because
I've been over there.
That nigga on the internet talking all bullshit about me.
So why you don't go address
ain't seen that shit?
Why you don't go address that? I went to his page. It's cool.
I'm gonna go address it then.
He said he gonna.
I'm gonna come address it because it's a situation that we gotta address because like you run around saying some old bullshit.
All right, I'm gonna put it together, Bird. Appreciate it. So listen, once again,
Why you call that nigga?
Who?
Listen.
No, he called me. That's what's weird. Bird usually called me early in the morning or late at night.
Right.
He don't never call me in the middle of the day.
Right.
So y'all shit, where y'all come from and all that is probably working. Like I'm probably.
No.
I don't know what y'all got going on.
No, it's good. No, it's crazy part that he called you during this particular time because like I ain't think he was gonna
But
call.
Guess what? Did you think you was gonna have that type of conversation?
No.
Do you think that conversation would have been that calm and respectful if it would have just happened another way?
Now this is kind of crazy. You from California, gang, and you tapped in. I don't know how the fuck you got
everybody.
I don't even know how you got verb information like that. I'm still confused about that.
I put him and Hitman together to fix their thing.
They need to fix it. So what do you think? Like looking at what's going on with Forrester, what do you think his future is like? Like if he got a future, what would it be in? If he had a future, because I don't think he got one. It's not in rap, because he can't rap or shit.
You don't think he can rap?
Come on, gang, that rap sound like shit.
Kevin Gates put him on his album.
No, he did not.
That's a fact.
Swear to God.
Swear to God.
That's gonna be the weakest song on there.
This month.
So that what Kevin Gates went up there for?
I don't know if he went up there for that, but eventually led to that. I know Pro Extra is a feature on Kevin Gates' album.
So what Kevin Gates put him on the album for? What the fuck? What did he do?
Kevin Gates got a big heart, and he root for the underdog.
No, Kevin Gates ain't got no heart. He
no, that's my brother. Watch it.
He activated his crown. I'm saying he activated his crown. He above heart.
No,
just like me. He above
Kevin
love.
Gates got a big heart. He's a giver. We also is a renegade. That's my brother. I ain't like these other fools. I don't allow nobody to disrespect nobody.
Now that wasn't disrespect. I just said
Kevin Gates to do the same for me. That's my brother. Him and Runchy and listen, like Gates is Gates. And I understand what you're saying, but I love Gates because he's not filtered and he don't care what he's saying about himself. Doesn't get the popularity vote. He gonna let you know. You know what you getting is real.
How did you meet Kevin Gates then?
I met Gates. Well, I met him through passing, but I met him. My introduction was through my comrade, Runchy from Great Street Watch Crib.
Right.
You see what I just told you?
Yeah, you know a lot of Crip people.
I know a lot of everybody.
You know a lot of people regardless, but I'm just saying though, why is he in California?
Now,
why he in California? I'm trying to read about that. Why is he in California? Is he from California?
Who?
Kevin Gates. Why is he in
Gates
California?
From the boo.
He from California?
Louisiana.
Then why he doing what he doing in California?
Gates go wherever he want to go.
And he always by himself out here.
Always beloved, respected. He gonna stand a man, die a man.
So what you think the conversation was like with him and Forrester in the hospital?
Gates probably went in there and gave him some words of encouragement and probably gave him another way to look at things and let him know signs do happen and gave him some motivation and then practiced what he preached and gave him a spot on his album. So that's motivation. You can't tell a man to get motivated and you ain't doing nothing to help motivate him.
We think that spot on the album gonna help Forrester. He gonna get a spot on the album, and then next thing you know, just like loose cannon, you stand next to a nigga that's big, you don't keep it going, you gonna go down.
Forrester's not a loose cannon. Don't do that.
Anybody that stand next to somebody needs somebody else to put him on is just like a loose cannon. He got to build his own thing. Forrester got to build his own thing.
I believe Forrester has an opportunity in the visual life. I believe if you put a camera on him, you know
he say the same thing off the bat. That's all he say. Oh, Vernon Ave, off the bat.
So you don't think he can read a script?
No. How can he read a script? Can he read?
Well, I would assume he can read.
I don't know if he can read, but yeah, come on, I don't know if he can read.
I mean, I'm not going to say the brother can't. I would assume he could.
No, but I'm free though. Like, Extra, I don't think he got a career rapping, right? Even when he talk, all he do is yell and scream. He don't even articulate
himself. I'm going
respect
your opinion.
I'm just keeping it real.
Just keep it respectful.
Security guard. I think that'd be a good job for him. No jumper security.
No jumper security?
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Nephew got, it's something out there for him. He gonna find his way.
No, I'm just thinking, what can he do? Because he had that one girl that was with him. I think she done managing him now, like Lupe? the Mexican. She done managing.
Lupe ain't never done doing nothing. She's a real dedicated trooper.
I like her. Now I fucks with her. But
yeah, she told us what you tried to do with her.
What I tried to do?
I mean, if you want to speak on it, that's on you.
Listen, I just want to see what I wanted for Extra to come over and like talk on my platform. But he tried to charge me $50,000.
It was supposed to happen.
He tried to charge me $50,000 to come talk.
I don't think you remember. The day that happened,
His hand got blew up before we supposed to got together. You put it together.
To meet that day.
Yeah.
The same day. Remember, we were supposed to come down early 4th of July and podcast. You didn't show up.
And you knew that first because you called my phone before it was on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you know everything? That's what I'm saying. You knew that first because you called. I was on the phone with you.
Well, his homie called me and told me.
The fuck?
I didn't believe it. And I texted him. I said, bro, because somebody had told me before I hit the internet. And I'm like, bro, I'm hearing this. And he felt like, because I already heard it, he's like, Wack, that's real.
Right. His whole hand gone now. It's like,
I don't know. I'm hearing it's like partial. I don't know. Whatever it may be, we got a lot of technology. It's people that's living with a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? With his courage and his will and his drive, I believe nephew be all right.
But listen, I think he'd be all right if he just do two things. One, I don't know why he tried to rap. Right? I don't know why Kevin Gates put him on the album. He don't do no good rap game. Now, when it comes to that day when they was talking with Adam 22 on their podcast, he don't need to go to Adam 22 no more. He don't need to be on no jumper no more. I swear to God. Like, he just need to do something to his, like, you know how you can like build a label or build something? He needs to build something. Because I don't think I think there's a lot of talent over there, but I don't think he got no talent. I never seen him do nothing talented. I don't even know why he was talking like I'm for real. Like,
let me tell you why.
No disrespect.
Because in the interview with you and him, he made the interview.
I made the interview. No. If I wasn't there, it wouldn't have been no interview.
Listen, he made the interview, bro.
How you make the interview? By standing up talking shit?
Did you stand up and talk shit?
I articulated myself way better. I gave a message from God. He gave a message from nothing. Listen, the only thing he did was threatening me the whole time. Listen, I'm just saying though.
He ain't threatening you.
Come on, he say go to jail, do push-ups, or he'd kill me. All that shit was a threat from the moment I got in there, bro.
A threat or a promise?
I don't know which one it was. It wasn't no promise because nothing happened to me. But I'm just saying this, though. Here go my thing, right? I fuck with 4 Extra, right? I had no problem with 4 Extra. My thing was when he walked in the door, I thought we was doing content, right? I'm thinking it's all content. I'm not thinking that it's a problem. Because, like, how could it be a problem?
Didn't you disrespect 4 Extras while he was locked up?
No, Adam did. Adam said, listen, how could I disrespect you when Adam said you put curves in niggas' booty? Then I say you put curves in niggas' booty. I'm thinking that's what it is.
Well, 4 Extras never said he did that.
So why the fuck he ain't smack out of Adam? Why he ain't do nothing to Adam?
That's the point.
I'm saying, so
did he check Adam? Did he tell
No,
Adam?
he laughed. So when he laughed, and I saw Adam throw some curves in his face, he laughed at it. So I'm thinking like, damn, it's cool. They were doing no jumper.
Maybe they was trolling. That's what I'm
thinking. That's what we do.
You might have called him Gato.
If you put curves in a nigga booty, you gay. That's penetration.
Did Adam call him gay?
Yeah, he said he put curves in niggas' booty.
No, but he didn't say that.
Come on, gang. What's the difference between put curves in nigga booty and calling you gay? If you put curves in nigga booty, you gay.
I don't even know what the booty fetish is in prison with the plan. I mean, maybe that's a new thing.
My thing, it was a plan. My thing is right here. So if Adam 22 said, right, then I said, do the same thing Adam 22 you do with me. But he didn't do that. And everybody don't look at that like that. They're like, okay, well, he trolled, but Adam 22 trolled, but Adam 22 paying him. So he looked at me like, fuck me.
You know what's crazy? I put up a clip yesterday. And I put this clip up because what was being said was so real.
What was being said?
Self-hating, Sambo-ish, sellout blacks in America are in Los Angeles, California. This is a fact. But when you redirect the conversation to the black gangs, oh man, they take it to a whole nother level. Like they take the coonery to the next level. Don't believe me? Well, look at this.
I'm in cell like 4 at the time. So, you know, I see niggas, I'm banging on everything. Only people I'm not banging on is white boys and Mexicans. You feel me? They not my people.
There you go.
You know? Thank you very much. It's regular that a nigga I'ma bang on everything black that I see.
Well,
why?
That's just one person. Just because one person says that doesn't mean that, well, look at this.
But what about the Serenos? They're pretty tough, aren't they? Yeah, we fuck with our Mexicans though. Hell yeah. We used to beef with the Mexicans, but they cool with us. Like, you know, they good people. What about the Aryan Brotherhood? They cool. They do tattoos and shit sometimes, so we be in there with them.
Like, that is really how they are. I'll never forget when I first got out here within the first few days. Obviously, I'm curious about LA because I don't know about LA. Therefore, I don't want to take a walk. And in the midst of taking this walk, I go to a park where it's hundreds of people. And while I'm at this park walking through it, a black SUV pulls up to the side of me talking about where you from. And it's full of Negroids. Now, of course, I told them I'm from out of state, and they drove off. But afterwards, I thought about it like, damn, I'm the only black person out here. Why me? It's all of these
black.
Mexicans, all of these white folks, and you want to bang on me.
So
now that's my thing, right there. Right there.
And this is why I'm an all lives matter guy.
Right.
Because I saw what Martin did, and I saw how it worked against him.
Right.
He gave his life at the age of 39 fighting for desegregation.
Right.
And left his wife and kids. And we turned around and segregated ourselves.
Right.
I don't condone none of it, but it is what it is. Did I contribute to it? I did for a long period of time. All I can do is what I do. When you see me exposing people, gang members and stuff, I'm exposing them to show the kids this dude wanted you to follow him, be like him, but the very same rules he say they'll kill you for if you break, he already
done
broke.
it. Yeah, he already done it.
I don't expose people. I expose these dudes to show the kids don't go that way.
Right. And that's the whole purpose.
So that's why when you call me a street nigga, if you say, "Why
you still on that?"
You come from the street.
You still on that? I was trying to figure out why you fuck with 6ix9ine and you a street nigga.
No.
And
okay, let's get to that.
You went all the way around. We went all the way around the board.
6ix9ine because 6ix9ine is good business.
He good business. That's what the guy's good. He giving niggas $1 million for a song.
Ever seen a street nigga with something like that?
What's the stamp at the bottom? This one. Oh shit.
It's a governmental stamp, right?
I ain't never seen
a whole nother country. You see my name on it?
Yeah, I see it.
It's a whole nother country, right?
Right.
That's real business.
That's 100% real business. I agree with that.
Right. Not only that, it's kind of like I get where I come from, right?
Right.
Okay. Is that street nigga shit?
That's straight. Nah.
Huh? Pharmaceutical trade, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. Pharmaceutical trade.
So you ain't no street nigga. Okay, I get that part. So what's your relationship right now with 6ix9ine? What's that relationship like?
We ain't done. Cause you playing with.
Come on, gang. I was just trying to figure out what you and 6ix9ine for. Like, street nigga cannot fuck with a snitch, no certified snitch, and then you still manage Blueface. So what Blueface think about that?
Think about what?
Blueface a real street nigga, right? Or no?
Blueface definitely. That's what.
Okay, so what?
Now you seen the name of that company, right?
Yeah.
That was a foreign trade company.
Right.
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 And you saw a pharmaceutical order, right?
Right.
Now you see what that is, right? I want you to scroll down to the signature page. You see those stamps? That's called a chop.
I see stamps. I see signatures in different languages.
What's signatures in different languages, right? Asian, right?
Yeah.
Is one signature in American?
Yeah.
What name is that?
Yeah, it's in American.
What it say?
It's a India company primary. Hold up.
What does that American signature say?
I'm trying to get to it. Party B. Hold up.
All the way down to the signatures. It's 3 signatures.
I'm on the signatures right now.
It say a president, right?
100%.
What is the American name?
Cash Jones.
And he's the what? President, right?
Yes.
Of a foreign trade company. I just showed you a contract doing pharmaceutical trade through that foreign trade company with cruise lines, right? Listen, now I'm
you on some shit. You on some top level shit.
So now you ask me why I do business with 6ix9ine.
I see why.
It's business.
You do a lot of business.
I don't get no money in the street. So the streets can't dictate my corporate business. Right? When I go in that boardroom with these people.
You be in boardrooms?
Yeah. When I go in that boardroom with these people, I don't ask them if they've been rolled up, if they ever snitched, that's not the topic of the conversation.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Now, if 6ix9ine would have told on my people what I do business with him,
it'd been different.
No. He told on some dude in New Yorkers that I felt was in violation.
Anyway.
He told on some New Yorkers that had ample opportunity to deal with him.
Right.
He's been in New York passing out Birkins. He shot videos in the projects. This is since he's done what he did.
Right.
People fly to Miami every week to go to live.
Right.
He's driving around with bright colored Lambos, Rolls Royces with splashes all on them by himself. As
Don't nobody touch him.
When he got caught by whoever these people was, right?
Right.
Nobody black caught him, but the other side caught him. So why should I do their dirty work?
Right.
Would they do it for me?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody thinks I'm a make a move. That ain't a move.
Right. Right. But speaking of one thing, right, you and Adam got into it really bad, right? It's so bad that everybody thought you left no jumper. I'm thinking you was leaving no jumper.
I didn't get into it.
Come on, the clips is a clip, so
I was just very stern with him because I needed him to understand, give me the respect that I give you.
You told me you don't give a fuck about black people.
No, that's a fact. I was looking at it like that because of what's going on, bro. Like
But you only probably never told him that with a serious face.
Yeah, what I was seeing happen in the mix, it was like, bro, somebody gonna get hurt. So I really felt like that. So I told him, I'm not gonna feel like that. And I tell him, I told him, Adam gonna tell me how he feel, right?
Right.
And by me telling him, he was able to explain and defend himself. What I'm not gonna do though is go whisper over there and over there about Adam. I ain't gonna do that.
You told him right in his face.
I'm gonna tell him. You know what I'm saying? So because maybe I'm missing something, or maybe he need to learn something.
I respected you told him that in his face though, because like even a lot of times, a lot of people couldn't really don't say nothing to him. They either walk away or leave, but they don't address him or address the problem.
No,
you addressed it.
We address each other. We both men. You know what I mean? Like Adam knows that I got genuine love and respect for him. He know that.
Right.
He know that. You know what I'm saying? If Wack bothered by something, or he say something serious or something to it, and vice versa with him. I know the look in Adam's eyes when he's serious about something.
Right.
If you didn't sit across the table with him and you rub him the wrong way,
yeah. I mean, he kind of like he do kind of shit. You kind of like think like he promote my shit, but he act like he not. Like he'll put your shit in the story, but he really promoting it. So it's kind of like it's weird with him. It's like he promoting it,
but he's still taking a shot.
But he promoting it. You got 2 million, you got millions of followers. Nobody even knew I had that, and you put this on your story.
I expect you to understand that.
I do understand that, but the thing I don't understand that when I call him and tell him, listen, this man Adam problem was. I said, listen, can you please just? I'm confused. Do you like me or not? Like I didn't know if the cuz like me.
He might like you.
No, I didn't know
like Brick Baby.
Not like that. Come on, gang. Stop playing. I'm not talking about like that. Come on, gang. I'm talking about like, do you fuck with me? Cause like you don't know. Come on, not like that neither. I'm talking about like, come on, Wack. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like, do you like?
Hold on.
Are we good acquaintances? Are we acquaintances?
Gonna get me. Let me put something in these. I'm gonna make it. I seen what happened.
No, I'm just keeping it real, bro.
I seen what happened.
Come on, Wack.
Come
on, no. The fuck? What the fuck?
I'm just making sure I got my coverage.
Nah.
The last time somebody touched that, you said some crazy shit. Oh yeah, something happened. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me.
No. I'm serious though. So how do you know?
It's chess, not checkers.
Yeah, I get you.
No, watch out, stop. You ain't got to touch nothing over here.
Come on, gang.
You ain't been touching it. Touch that, bro. Now I can't even. I got to block this, nigga, because A-Bird done told me you up to something.
You tripping, gang.
I don't know what's going on around here.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Nigga, let the P-Funk protect me too.
The fuck?
That's tonight. There we go. Now I got my little corner set up.
You
trying to line me up with
I ain't know that.
I'm not touching that cup.
I'm trying to figure out.
That's a fact.
Listen, all I'm trying to figure out is why Adam 22 did me that way. Right? Listen, I don't see. Listen, everybody else go up no jumper.
You accept responsibility that came out your mouth.
Yes, I do.
Now you felt he lined you up with 4 extras. You got a point there. Maybe Adam gave 4 extras too much credit of how he was gonna handle himself. Do I think Adam knew it was gonna be 18 people there making you feel some kind of way? No.
If I move one way, it won't be no jumping no more.
Huh?
If I move, they got no guns. They would have shot that bitch up.
Wasn't no guns in there.
Come on, 18 niggas with no guns.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No, gang, 18 niggas.
Did you see a gun? You worse than the DA, nigga. At least they charged with what they saw.
I didn't see the gun. 18 niggas, you know they got a gun.
No gun. How you assuming these? Because they black? You saying they had guns because they black?
18 niggas with ski. Two of them got ski masks. Hey, cuz, how many of them had ski masks on? They had ski masks on there with book bags to the front.
You know why they had ski masks on, right?
And book bags to the front.
Could I say it? Could I say it without getting a
curse?
What? Word was, bro, you be judging who's attractive as men. They didn't want you to see them.
No, gang, I'm not gay.
I don't know.
No.
Verb put that out.
No, verb cap.
Listen, you didn't hear that? You telling me you didn't hear nothing about that?
Nah, I don't listen to nothing Verb say. Internet. I don't listen to nothing Verb say. I don't listen. Verb gonna tell his side of the story. But my thing is this though. Here go my thing. What do you think No Jumper gonna be in the next 5 years? Because I think it's gone. Yeah, this is a good one right here. What do you think No Jumper is going?
A conglomerate. If I got something to do with it.
Yeah, I believe it.
If I can shift it and move it to the people I've been talking to in these buildings, and I can bring a $5, $10, $20 million deal to the table, and we can add to what it already is, and those things we add to are servicing there, and we clean it up to a point to where these new entities are clean enough to promote Maserati and promote Toyota and promote Sprite and Red Bull. It's gonna turn.
But I don't gotta stop promoting all them gangbangers.
Why don't I mean,
you didn't get that kind of deal with promoting all them gangbangers?
I think he's trying to help give them opportunity as well.
Opportunity to do what? Go back to jail to die. Everybody go. Listen. Only opportunity. Listen. All right. I'm like this.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Maybe I
what's that nigga name to go like this? The 5'5" nigga. No. He in jail. Everybody that go to No Jumper in jail. What's the T-Rail nigga?
I don't even want to say this because you gonna feed on it, but I'm gonna let you do your roll call.
Don't say it.
No, I'm gonna let you do your roll call. Then I'm gonna tell you. I shouldn't tell you.
No, I want to know who in No Jumper made it past No Jumper and did something but Adam. Everybody that left No Jumper either went to jail or doing worse than they did before they got there. Even Yellow went to jail. Who the fuck don't go to jail in No Jumper?
I'm gonna show you something. You're gonna fall out your seat.
What you got?
Okay, I want you to read the bottom.
Oh shit.
Read the bottom. This the bottom. You read it. You read it. Don't say it loud. And look who it is. He in jail too.
Oh my God. Everybody go to jail, but I'm telling you. Everybody go to jail to deal with Adam, what I'm saying.
Hoover Hawk.
It don't matter.
Hawk's in jail.
It don't matter if you.
Hey, you see that yesterday, right?
Yeah, I see that. So listen, we seen your badge. We know
one Gumby been getting into it
with.
He just was on No Jumper up there with me, and it was on the news. So
now he in jail, and he asked for, and he need to bond too.
He in jail. But see, what's crazy is the Loose Cat and Brick Baby thing. They already was under investigation prior to No Jumper.
Why was he talking all the shit he was talking on No Jumper? That got it.
I'm gonna be real. When he said it, we knew he was lying about Meek Mill. We knew he was lying about Carl Winslow. We knew he was lying.
But the fans don't think he lying.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I think when he said that, he sent the feds back to talk to their victim, they witness, they CI.
Right.
Hey, this man said this did this happen. I think the CI collaborated. It happened, and I think he from 6-0. He say he Big U enforcer, and they ran it together.
So that he basically talked his way to the indictment.
I mean, he lied about a lot of things, but it's obvious he don't lie about everything.
But listen, I heard that him and Brick Baby both lied their way to the indictment. I heard that Brick Baby had nothing to do with it neither, but Brick Baby
Baby ain't in the RICO.
But I heard Brick Baby running around talking about that. Or really he got called for the case in the first place because he running around acting like he did that shit for dirt.
No, he spoke like he knew something about it.
Like he did it. He spoke like he did it, bro.
Brick, if you read the paperwork, see the Big U indictment wasn't there. Operating Draws Down wasn't there first. It was a RICO on the road in the 60s.
Right.
That was started with a dude running guns.
Right.
Through a conversation with Brick Baby. And Brick Baby calling Big U.
Wow.
So, but did Brick know what he was doing? Maybe he did because he had a lot of open cases and he was running around without no court dates. Every time I said it, people, he denied it. But now when the paperwork hit, damn, Wack said you had these open cases.
Yeah, a lot of cases. Yeah, gun cases.
Loose cannon too. And the paperwork, the No Jumper paperwork, gun case in San Bernardino, domestic violence with strangulation with his wife Gigi, San Bernardino, I think a GTA, open cases he ain't went to court on. It's all in the paperwork. Pending right now, 2022, 2023.
Right.
But how you feel comfortable running around you running around on podcasts and just in the open
talk
like
about
that?
it. You talk now. Listen,
You going on a live where the police can see you, but you got these open cases. What makes you that comfortable?
and you talking about what's happening. So, what do you think? Like seeing all that, the outcome of this gonna be in that case, like and the people that's in there.
Loose Cannon say he coming home. I think Loose
Brick Baby said he come home too.
I think Brick Baby gonna give statements up on Big U. I think when the August 13th, I hope not, but I believe when the paperwork materializes, I believe Brick Baby is gonna be in there against Big U. I believe Loose Cannon is gonna definitely, because he claims it's a lot they did, right? You know, that's on recordings, right? So I believe he gonna do that too.
Everybody finna put it on Big U.
I think they're gonna attempt to do that.
And they said Big U gonna put it on you once they put it on him.
But here goes the thing. I'm telling you, like Big U will tell you, everything I did with him was business, regular business. I can tell you the Nipsey Hussle movement, provide Ray J for celebrity basketball game to give away scooty bikes to the kids. Put Corrupt and Daz on concerts.
He did a lot of big shit.
He was with all his backpack giveaway, putting together the connection with him and Spray Ground, right?
Right.
What else? Like it was stuff like, but you got to remember, I would only see Big U. Our names was big out here, but we didn't run together. I might have saw Big U once every 2-3 months.
So y'all didn't run together, but you just ran with his little homie.
Who?
His little homie. And there's little homie, the one that's running around there right now, Loose Booty Cannon.
No, I didn't even run with him. You saw me at podcasts.
Right. You saw your podcast with him. So what was our problem? So what was our problem with Big Homie CC? Well, he had a problem with Big Homie CC. Did you have a problem with Big Homie CC too?
That's why I short stopped it. And CC, if you talk to CC,
I talk to him all the time.
Ask him what was the energy approaching him and what did Wack do? I got in front of it. Hold on, bag up. You notice nobody talked to him but me.
Right.
If you look at the footage.
Right.
Because 2 times previously you didn't try to pull me into something. You ain't gonna pull me into nothing.
So he wanted y'all to help him that day too.
The nigga wanted me to get my hands. Listen, if you working with the police and you putting together robberies, right? Or you selling dope, you can sell me the dope and not get in trouble. You working with them.
Right.
But if they catch me with the dope, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Right.
Your job is to get the dope in my hands. He was trying to get my hand. He was trying to kick shit off for me to participate in it. And I wouldn't. I went the other one.
That's probably why you're not on the diamond.
I knew day one what it was.
At some point, being scrappy turned into being self-destructive. Every time something slipped, an email, a meeting, a follow-up, I blamed myself. Too disorganized, not focused enough, and bad at time management. But the truth, I was just one person trying to do 10 jobs. Then I stopped pretending I could do it all and hired a team, not a traditional one, a fleet of AI employees inside Motion. Each one took a piece of the puzzle. Emails, scheduling, outreach, task management, handled without supervision, burnout, or just circling back.
Right.
Bro, y'all, listen, the best thing Loose Cannon could have did for me was record that dumbass shit he did. I'm talking to one of his homeboys that was there that night. He tell me, Wack, the nigga told us, hey, go outside and get your camera ready. So what does that tell me? Right?
Right.
You knew what you was finna do. What you telling to get your camera ready for what?
He knew already.
Yeah, right. But see, he thought because I was that close. As you seeing the thing, Jay Reed said when Wack went to go on his phone to pull something up,
right?
That's when he was hit, right? What Wack do? Only time I reacted is when I seen this man finna do something that I didn't want to see none of it, but I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? When I seen that, I'm like, bro, what you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? Right at that point in time, my team slammed me in my car, locked the car down. Right. Straight up, like literally.
So you and Big Homie CC never had no problem. He had a problem. Like he had a big problem with Loose Cannon though.
Him and Loose Cannon was running plays and he was running the plays with Luce, but then he saw Luce start doing him like he did Brick Baby. Remember when him and Brick was in jail, and they was running plays like this was going on, this was going on. Then he woke up one morning, he went in on Brick saying Brick was over here with a homosexual or something.
And they was in the same cell
Nigga,
at
you
first.
can't be running a play with a nigga and then you always want to say something to make the next nigga look bad and make yourself look a little bigger. He started doing that with Big Homie CC.
Right.
Big Homie CC caught on to it.
So they was running the play the whole time?
Yeah, but he, Luce was calling him. No, I can say that. Luce was calling CC, let's do this, let's make it look like this, let's make it look. Bro, him and Brick Baby was talking the whole time on the street.
Wow. I ain't know there was no plays. Like when you really called me, you was really serious the whole time. But this nigga, Big Homie CC, no. Because I call him about, that's crazy.
If you call CC right now, he gonna tell you Wack stepped in front of him and had the conversation. That made niggas bag up. We in here, it's police in here, Ray J in here, my artists in here, right? You not finna tie bro, you didn't see when the nigga win that game?
No, I saw that. I see everything.
Look, that day, when I stepped out from Big Homie CC,
right,
I get a call from Game. Bro, what up? What's up? I'm oblivious. Bro, what's up with this dude Luce? Well, what's up? Nigga, how you know Luce? Well, you be taking him on a podcast. Nigga, I know that nigga. I ain't never seen him around you before. But what's up with him? This nigga talking about this, and me, and this. I'm like, what? Send it to me. Send it to me. Let me tell you what Luce didn't know. Right there, I clicked over and called him. Game heard the phone ringing. Hey, homie, what's this shit you put up about Game? Nah, I think he disrespected you. Did I tell you he disrespected me? That's Damu business, nigga. That's my artist. That's my brother. That's my family. I don't even know what you talking about. Well, he was at the party with Jim Jones. He got the right to be at any fucking party he want to be at.
Right.
Nigga, just because he had a party with Jim Jones don't mean he disrespected me. And who told you to say something to my artist, nigga? Somebody I'm tied to. Well, Wack, you know I am, anything. No, ain't no anything, nigga, with me is you. You don't make no decisions for me. He don't know Game is here and there. So you know what that Game already knew. He said, bro, I know you ain't had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Niggas don't know Game works 6 months out the year. He shut down 6 months out the year. However that 6 months is. If you get 2 months touring, 2 months in the studio, another 2 months doing spots day, that's it.
He ain't doing nothing else.
He ain't doing nothing else, right? So I don't know what Luce was thinking, but I know what he was thinking now. He also went and told Flacco I wanted to kill him. Watch Wack, he said he want to set you up to kill. Because I'm telling Adam,
wow.
I'm like, yo, where Flacco? Tell Flacco. He like, man, you don't remember Adam kept saying Flacco ain't feeling you. What you mean?
Flacco.
So finally, I talked to Flacco through Creep.
What was that like?
He said, you keep asking for me, but it's weird because Luce Cannon said you want to set me up to do something. So he tried to run a play at Game to make it look like I'm part of that. He ain't knowing Game on the three-way.
Right.
Listen to this shit. Try to do that with Flacco. So he's setting his little fires to run his fake narrative that me and Wack is beat. His whole thing was, when I feel I'm big enough, I'm gonna make my move.
Right.
You will never be big enough because you just ain't got it.
No.
The only thing you big at being is a dummy.
That's
now,
good.
This bozo is saying this dude was coming up there to do a contract with me, right?
Right.
Okay. If you look at this right here, what's the date?
12/10/21. 2024/10.
10/12.
Yeah, 10/12.
24, right?
24.
If you open that up, what is it? It's the Dodge contract, right?
Dodge contract. Looking dead at it.
Scroll down to the bottom, to the signature line.
You got a lot of goddamn contracts, gang.
How many names on there?
I see the percentages. I see all kinds of shit.
You see the percentages,
yeah,
right?
I see all types of shit.
It's three names on there, right?
I'm seeing percentages, all types of shit, though.
Okay, it's R&B, Wack100, and Mozzie.
Right.
There go the percentages, right?
Yeah, I see all the percentages. Yeah, it's
Them
good.
percentages add up to 100%, right?
Right.
So while Luce Cannon is playing line Wack up, right? Loose Cannon brought this business. But I know he playing line whack up, so I can't be in nothing long term with you.
Right.
When he thought the business wasn't done, it was done November 21st. December 26th, your little story don't add up that Wack was doing business with somebody because the business was already done. You just didn't know it.
That was already done. He just didn't know it.
Bozo.
Yeah, he just didn't know. He just didn't know it. Now, did you talk to him since he's been in jail? Have you talked to him since he's been in jail at all?
Yeah, me and 600 both heard him out. We listened to it. But I think he started to understand that these niggas been on me. Right? He was always a science project. Right? It was a me and 600 day one. You know, we and 600, we don't come from the internet. Right?
Right.
So me and 600 communicating. 600 like, all right, Wack, you play good guy. I'm gonna play the guy that's really like iffy.
Right.
And we just gonna watch it. 600, you live. I'm over here with 607 Up, right?
Yeah, what up with it?
Day one with Loose Cannon. What did we already know?
Well, a few things. Which one?
Okay, when I went into it with it, whose position was to play good cop and whose position was to play iffy cop?
Oh yeah, see, look, everything that dude brought to us, we already knew what he was doing. So we really would just laugh at anything he brings to the table.
Right.
Everything he do, he think he run the game or somebody, we laugh at that nigga.
What did we know? What did we know about him and Brick Baby the whole time? They been talking. We knew that.
Oh yeah, that they knew each other. They was cool the whole time.
His brother was telling us everything, on down to when he fake went to jail, and I asked his wife, give me his first, middle name, and date of birth so I can see where he at. Guess who we sent the information to?
Man, they didn't fake that way to jail.
Guess who we sent the information to?
Who?
His brother. What did his brother give us? His real ID.
Man, they didn't fake that way to jail.
Bro, the nigga was saying he was 32. That wasn't his twin brother. He go to jail, you're 42, nigga. That's your twin brother.
The fuck? Wow.
Yeah, see, Jay, he a little more level-headed. You know, I don't know if you got time to get him on the phone, but he a little more level-headed. He'll tell you the real.
You need to interview him.
I need to do it.
Yeah.
I'll set it up for you.
Set it up.
All right, 6. So what I'm saying is, bro, when you know how to be a wolf in sheep's clothing, right, and play stupid, what is that? Who did that? What is that?
Right.
And you act like you don't know this, cool. We knew what it was. Man, let me tell you the most bogus, weirdest shit he did in life. Oh, check your phone. I gave you my location. Oh, okay, because you the only one I trust. I want you to always know where I'm at. A week later, come by my house.
Right.
I tell my girl, I said, this is how they try to put you to sleep. Watch. I wake up one morning, the location gone.
It's just gone.
This is like 2 months, 3 months later, right? It's gone. I don't say nothing because I never asked for it anyway, right? I said, baby, let me show you something. Take a ride with me. I went to the house he would tell me to come to, right? Guess who at the house?
Who at the house?
It's empty. I don't say nothing. I said, baby, so in the next couple days, he gonna start a fake beef. What did he do?
Started a fake beef.
He ain't knowing, nigga.
You already seen everything. But that's LA anyway. LA niggas like, I don't know. Something about LA that's like put y'all 2 steps ahead of like a lot of different niggas. Like LA is pretty
anybody know me and tell you the man been smart, a brainiac all his life.
Yeah, LA like
I don't smoke, I don't drink. I know how to play the fool and treat you like the fool all in one.
Right. This is my first day, no smoking, no drink.
That's good. You know what? See?
Yeah, I don't drink, I don't smoke. It's my first day.
It's a good day for you.
Yeah, it's a good day. So with all this shit going, what do you think California, like the future of California itself, like, because like I heard that it's like really bad in California and it ain't gonna change. Do you think that it's ever gonna change? Like if people come here like in a, come here, move here?
I think the whole world is changing. I think they're trying to eliminate and exterminate humans.
That's
because
fact.
we're overpopulated.
That's fact.
They're moving towards AI to do the humans' jobs.
That's fact.
I've been saying this for years.
That's fact.
I think they're trying to make poor rich, killed in between.
How do you know this is true?
I think people that's in these high-priced places need to sell their homes, relocate to the South or places they can afford, or even overseas where you can buy a home for 60, 70,000 and become a school teacher or whatever. I think people need to start rethinking what they were set for their future plans to be to thinking about what survival has to be.
Right. Because everybody in survival mode anyway.
No, like even with myself, like I swear, 80% of the money I've made in the last year has left me the day it came, paying off things. Right? Paying things off.
Right.
Right? Because I was taught, now I have a portfolio where I can say, hey, I need 70 million. And they're gonna look at the portfolio and say, well, we got some things we can take, give it to him.
Right, because you got a portfolio now.
Yeah, and it's a lot. I didn't show you. You
showed me
a little different right now because you didn't see some crazy shit.
I thought you was a crazy ass nigga. You straight do business.
No, I do business.
I thought you was crazy as shit.
I do business.
You knocked at my door, thought you was crazy, and no jumper, you crazy, but your ass do business.
I do business.
I didn't know that.
I came here because I wanted to put a maybe it was what you do was drawing me to you.
Why you don't put that part out like, okay, I do business? Like everybody nobody know that part about you.
Well,
I mean, you can help a lot of people, but you do good business. And that's business with like other countries and shit. They ain't like American nigga business. This like that ain't no nigga rig business. That's a business.
No, that's different shit. But I'm gonna show you something, and I'm gonna ask this favor of you. Right? I'm transitioning. Right? Because I got balance. My queen is transitioning.
Oh, this hard.
You see that? Total different look at me, right?
Podcast, it's hard.
Podcast called Ego Exposed, R&B show, kind of the Kevin Samuels approach with me, because you know what I'm saying? But I would love, because the first
let me be her first guest.
First week or two, I'm glad you said that. I have to be somewhere where she wants to start.
Right.
Because we opening up a club down in Hollywood, Florida.
Right.
Right? Me and my man Steve Marcano. Right.
Right.
But in my absence, I would love for you to be her first guest, and I'm gonna tell you why. She comes from the spiritual teachers that you talk about.
Yeah, we need to do that.
So she can have that conversation with you. So, it'll probably be sometime in October, and we set the network up for it. But I would, I'll be honored if you would sit down with her.
That's stuff I be trying to do anyway. Like I be getting caught on these platforms doing all this shit, but I just want to do that shit for real.
Yeah, I won't. Bro, I'm gonna be real. Like, you know why I understood when you be doing the facial expressions and all the crazy stuff, right? What you do,
right?
Because I do the same thing. Watch this. You think over the years, if I sat here, people gonna watch this because it's Wack and 607.
100% they're gonna watch it.
Right? And I know your damn camera probably got me coming to your door, and I know you can use it, and you got my consent to use it because I came to your door.
Right.
No promo, right? So people gonna probably think it's a problem.
Right.
Before they see this. But the dog that lays on the porch versus the barking dog behind the gate, who gets more attention? The barking dog behind the gate, right?
Right.
Nigga, Pablo, you got me fucked up. Nigga, woo, 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 woo. Kids, check this out. Don't follow none of these niggas. You don't need to gangbang, go to the military, go to the law enforcement. I do what you do. I know what to do to make them look.
You scared the fuck out of me.
But you see,
I thought you was CSL.
That's on and that's off. You do the same thing. We just laugh at what you do. So what I'm trying to tell you is, right? I understand the entertainment business, and I understand the mentality of our people.
Right.
Right? They not gonna listen to this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They not gonna listen to
shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But they will listen to that.
They gonna listen to it.
And while they listening to the bullshit,
gotta give them other shit.
I can give them some real shit.
Not that old, bro.
Because they ain't
You
looking
can't
for real
find
shit.
nobody
bro. Like, damn.
who can tell you I orchestrated them getting jumped into a gang, that I robbed them. None of that type of stuff.
7 days ago.
For over 2 decades, I've been telling people I'm not a gangbanger. I've had people call me and say, Wack, my friend want to talk to you. Hey, man, I'm a Crip, but my son, like, he wanted to be a cop, but he didn't want to tell me. But he said you gave him the courage because you come from the streets and you was saying to the kids, go to law enforcement, go to the military.
Hey, this might be old game, but this is some good shit. Feel me? Like he's spitting some real, like, this is like them really talking for real. No content shit, bro. Feel me? Like that's really. So yeah, it might be only 7 days old, bro, but it's still good.
So he went and did it because of you, bro.
Wow.
Right? And our people are ass backwards. They hear somebody want to be a cop in the hood with all them.
Shit, we need some cops. They killing us all.
No, what they call them? Bitches, all
Yeah,
snitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
But then when the man is killing us and strangling us or walking up to the car and popping us because they don't understand us, they're scared of us, we say they the new KKK, right?
Right.
But then you telling our youth who understand us because they grew up in a home with us, if you go do that, you's a bitch and we're going to do something to you. Who else better to have in that squad car pulling you over than us? Mac 10, I swear to God. Mac 10 called me. He said, Wack, you everywhere. What happened? He in Malibu on PCH, cruising. This before the weed shit got legal.
Right.
He hot boxing. Pull him over. He know he finna go to jail. And he like that.
Right.
Roll the window down, weed, smoke. He said, Wack, I know I'm done. License, registration, insurance. Black dude, tatted up. He tell his partner, I got it. Came back. Hey, bro, check this out. They're going to be running pullover checks for the next week. Refrain from smoking weed because they search your car. They might find something. They say, you know Wack? What? You know Wack? Wack100? Yeah. That's my homeboy. We both from Pacoima. We grew up together. So he told me, y'all do business. Get up out of here.
Show love. Other than that, he been fucked over.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
We need that. Because if that would have been Robert Winkle, sir, step out.
Yeah.
Now we reading about Mac on the social media.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So if it start wrong, it's gonna end wrong, and I may catch some flack from this. To my Don moves, to my keyways, my power rules, my grooves. Listen, this thing started for a positive reason. It shifted to a negative behind the leadership of most people that had a 5th grade mentality. Most people who didn't even understand what escrow was, a credit score was, who didn't understand, right, that there was a real world, who was using fear and manipulation to dominate our own people. And it's been over 4-5 decades that we continue to practice these ways. Listen, bro.
This nigga cooking.
At some time, we got to stop and realize the blind is leading the blind. We following the lead of somebody who has lost himself. We follow the lead of somebody who can't even fucking read and write. So we follow the lead of somebody who's getting the goddamn satisfaction of saying, you do this, you do that, because over the years, people have fabricated and made up stories about who this man was when really he got high when he was 19, shot a motherfucker in the liquor store and caught life and came in here and sat on the yard, and you really don't have a resume to have the right rank and respect that they're giving you. But because of all bullshit and buffoonery, this is what we giving them. So at some point, we got to say, you won't fit us no more, because the route you guiding us is going to lead us to a hellhole. At some point, somebody got to hit reset, and that's what I've been doing.
I swear to God on my mama. Listen,
that's what I've been doing.
That was real. I don't look at you as that type of person, right? I always look at you like I ain't gonna lie. No jumper paint everybody like a straight gangster, right? I ain't look at you like you are,
bro.
Like you a real nigga,
listen,
like on real shit.
No Jumper is a platform design, and I understand the following.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm on a different platform.
Now you got some sense. I thought you was like Gumby. Like I thought that. Listen, I talked to Gumby. I
don't like nothing Gumby do. I don't like the way he twists his mouth. Gumby, you ain't no damn fool, and I'm telling you as a homie, you looking real. The reason I won't do business with you, the shit you asked me to do, is because you keep acting like you 15. The day you called me with a straight mouth, without the antics, speaking like the voice you used when you spoke to your grandmother or elderly that you respect in your family, that's the day I'm gonna talk business. As long as you twisting your mouth and it's on Hoover every 4 words, right? I'm not doing no business with you.
Yeah, it's on Hoover every 4 words.
I don't want to hear that.
Right, every 4 words. I was telling him, like, bro, look, you old. Like, come on, let's do some real business. But he can't get out the mentality. No, his biggest achievement he told me was, he said, my biggest achievement was, and it's cool. Like, if you're in the streets and you watching this, not snitching is a big achievement, right? That's cool. But I'm gonna tell you this: if that's the only thing you got at the age of 50, you gotta look at life differently, right? Because like, if
Tommy's biggest achievement,
when the biggest achievement was not snitching.
It's a right answer for
that. He said not snitching. That's what he said.
And see, this is where that's what I'm saying. Because he's followed the leads of those that said that's more important than the things that's important.
Life.
I'm not saying not snitching is not important, but what I'm saying is this: your biggest achievement was if you had the wits and the mind to create a team and write the paperwork up and do the research that ultimately led to your freedom because you had life. That should be your biggest achievement of regaining your freedom. You had life in the state penitentiary.
Wow.
That should be your biggest achievement. On top of that, after you achieved your freedom, you were smart enough to file and get 5-6 million out these people. That's another achievement. Now, I don't know if he has any children, and I think those are other achievements if he was there.
He just had a brand new baby.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. But see, the leadership that's out there says disregard that and focus on this.
Right. But I don't think he should be worrying about like not snitching if they had 50 years old. That don't mean nothing at 50 years old. Because right now in the streets, everybody
shouldn't even be in a situation where you gotta snitch.
You should be in a situation where you gotta still talk about that at 50. I don't know. But like, look, I just saw you in a different light because like looking at you.
I mean, it's what's real. I mean, I'm at a different table. But having a different conversation.
But looking at you and looking at him, I think that he should be more on your level. Like, I thought that California was like that. I didn't know it was like this.
I'm gonna tell you this, and no shot. I'm from the valley.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We LA County, but I'm from the valley. We talk different. We move a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got sense.
Right.
And although we do wrong, our elders and our big homies still tell us to use your mind.
Right.
We used to get paid from our G homies about our report card.
I heard you got an F for your report card too.
No. Oh no, that's a good. No, but that's a passing grade. It's a passing grade.
How's an F a passing grade? Come on, gang.
Okay, well you tell me.
How's F, and it's regular like in the streets A B C D E.
It's me you talking to. You're not talking to Wack from No Jumper. You're talking to Cash Jones right now. So you say I got an F on what report card?
They say on the street report card you got an F.
As a gangbanger, right?
Yeah, as a gangbanger.
Okay. For 20 years, I've been telling people I'm not a what?
You're not a gangbanger.
So if I got an A on that report card, that means I was failing at my mission, right?
Right.
So if they are now acknowledging that I have an F on my report card when it comes to gangbanging, that means I'm almost there, right?
Right.
I'm going to have a passing grade when I'm not even considered to be on the gangbanging list. So me having an F says I've not been being a hypocrite. Because if I have an A, that means I've been gangbanging.
Yeah, that's make a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense. I get you on that point. But one more thing I gotta talk about. Hey, what was up with that police badge? Was that shit real? Because like a lot of people, but that shit real or was not real. The police badge, it was in your pocket, gang. Are you the feds? That's all I want to know. Are you the police?
Now, I told the story where I got it from.
But you ain't told the story like on her. We ain't heard that.
It's a friends and family badge.
And so it's real?
I'm going to show you something. Look.
It's a friend and family badge.
Friends and family badge.
So,
right?
so if you're police?
Now, I want to show you something. That says, what does it say? What the name? Tatum dad, right?
Yeah.
Tatum's my daughter's best friend. What does it say? It's just the other day. Right? What did he tell me?
Selling it at the academy. At the academy.
Now, you know I'm not lying. Right? It fell out, but this is the one that gave it to me. So he's a retired motorcycle.
Yeah, he straight did give it to you.
You looking at it, right? So
I'm looking at it.
See, one thing about me, I'm not.
You got all the messages and everything.
I'm not gonna argue with nobody about something that's real. I just show it to you, right? So understand this. He's an ex-Crip out of Inglewood,
right?
Legend of IBC or something,
right?
he was separated from his wife.
Right.
His daughter is my daughter's best friend.
Right.
So when we traveling to Europe and traveling to London, Dad, could I bring my friend?
Right.
No problem.
Right.
When we go to our home on the East Coast for Christmas, no problem.
Right.
Right? She goes home and tells her dad, how'd you like? He said, well, Cash, he flies first class and he puts me first class. And whenever his daughter goes shopping, he lets me go. Anything he does for his daughter, he does for me. Everything. I don't care what it costs.
Right.
So when it came time for prom, it was in my backyard. Right? So he showed up. Right? He pulled me to the side, said, brother, I know you don't know me. I'm Tatum's dad. I'm like, yeah, how you doing? Said, man, she be telling me how you treat her and look out for her. You done took her to London and Paris and all these places, man. Said, I got something for you. Hand me a bag. Open up. What's this? It's the wallet. Said, what is this? He said, this is a friends and families badge. We get like 10 of them. Officer's brother, officer's wife, son, sister, whatever, right? Said, well, what is it? He said, well, I'm from an ex-crib. I know what's happening. So this a knock to cheat off time to time when you get pulled over. You pretty much telling me, nigga, I know what's happening.
Right.
And my daughter be with you, right? And the respect you gave her, this the least I could do. And I've been pulled over doing 20, 30 over the speed limit, bro. Ooh, license registration, give my stuff. When I go to get my license, they see it, all you friends and family, you could go. Listen, I don't know where these gangsters come from.
So there's a family badge like that?
You can Google it. You see?
I need to get me a friends and family badge. The fuck stop playing with me.
It says.
No, I seen it. I ain't gonna lie. I seen it.
It says officers.
Yeah, I seen it.
Meaning, if it's officers, that means it's somebody else, right?
Right. Brother. It's a brother.
It's a friends and families badge.
Yeah, it's a friends and family badge.
So I've been pulled for checkpoints. Oh, you can go. Now, let me ask you, right? You think, nigga, that didn't come in handy?
Yeah, I had one.
You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, to say the least, kept my insurance low. Nigga, you know what a 30 mile over the speed limit do to you 4-5 times to your insurance rate? Now, a lot of the street niggas don't understand insurance rate because they ain't got no damn insurance.
They ain't got no
you
insurance.
Niggas don't got car insurance, and you sorry broke ass running around in Hellcats with Louis and Gucci and gold and medallions and ice and Rolex on. Bitch ass niggas ain't got a $20,000 life insurance policy to bury your punk ass when you die. You got your family selling TV dinners out there on the corner, car watches, but you's a gangster, but you leaving the burden, nigga, on your family. I see, that ain't gangster shit to me.
Right.
I don't know.
No, that ain't gangster.
The gangster shit I studied, these niggas was businessmen in suits.
Right.
They conducted business that had equity and the most gangster shit I saw was the Kennedys.
Yeah,
do you know why a Kennedy baby is born rich? Do you know why?
Tell me why.
Way back when, there was a thing called gin.
Right.
And that was the bottle. And it was the railroad they used to transport it. All owned by Mr. Kennedy. Monopolize it. They made him offer, he can't refuse. Every bottle of gin in the world that is sold, the Kennedys get a cut of that sale.
Still now?
Today.
The fuck?
Now that's gangster.
Listen, if you watching this, that was some straight shit I didn't even know. You know, I'm a prophet of God and I get a lot of downloads. That's one of them things right there that I never really even heard of. I didn't know how they got rich.
So I got a challenge for me and you. It's an assignment. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Right.
You already gonna do something for my queen. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. That's like shit I like to do.
But by the end of the year, we need to come up with something that we doing to help those that need help. And I ain't talking about passing out no turkeys or no book bags. You got a following, I got a following. You got plugs, I got plugs. Now, I'm giving you my permission in any meeting or any situation to utilize my name when you trying to make a move.
Right. Appreciate that.
Do I got yours?
100%.
So I want to bring shit together to where maybe I create something to where it's big enough to where we can help people do things your right way.
Right.
Since you saying everybody, I don't think Adam doing nothing wrong. I just think he letting the content. He letting people in the building, giving them opportunity and nice checks that they probably wouldn't get legally. But since you say, you know, you got all this ideals and I got ideals, I think part of the problem is we don't never come together.
Let's come together and do something. I think
we come together and do it. Maybe others may come together and do it. And those of y'all that's watching this, that's resourceful, got a following, and we know y'all, and y'all saying, hey, look, count me in.
All right, so yeah, man, we gonna leave it right there, bro. But this was a good one, for sure, for sure. Yeah, without a doubt, man. Wack and man, they was talking some real shit, bro. But he was basically breaking it down like they're just characters, bro, and it's all content. Like that's really what I got from it. That as well as he was breaking down how he was the one that was really trying to tell Nip not to sign with Big U. I don't know if that was all true, but yeah, man, we'll get into it later on. Probably bring an update about this later on. I'm sure somebody's gonna talk about like, oh, did you see that interview? You know what I'm saying? So, but for sure, like it was deep, man. They got deep for sure. Comment what you think was the best part of the interview, man. But yeah, we out here, man. We gone.